Stephen, what seemed to go so awry for Cade in that 10?
They ambushed him. I mean, they get the bloop single, they get the Oppo homer right down the line, and then they just didn't stop. So credit to them for jumping Cade.
Was he leading the game from anyway, or was it injury related from the call?
I mean, the ball did hit him in the glute, so we'll check on him. I haven't heard an update. He seemed to be fine, but he was probably going to come out of the game anyway.
Was he okay before that? Just, he'd been having the back spasms.
Yeah, he was fine. He had been cleared. He said he felt great. So as we saw the game unfolding, that was the exact situation we had in mind for him.
What did you make of Gavin's outing?
Gavin was unbelievable. That's as good as we've seen him. A couple walks is really the only knock you can really have on him, but that's as sharp as we've seen him stuff for as long as we've seen him carry his stuff, executing pitches when he had to. That was unbelievable. And on a day where we needed a start like that, for Gavin to give us a chance to win, that's such a huge day for Gavin. Like, as much as today hurts, and it does, that was the bright spot for us. Gavin was outstanding.
Just given the level of competition on the other side, did he just sort of raise his efforts there?
Yeah, and he was calm the whole day. It wasn't, nothing sped him up. That is really exciting.
We got the news earlier that Steven Kwan is an all-star.
Whoa.
Take that back.
What'd you see on the wild pitch?
I mean, it was a spiked cutter at 100 miles an hour, and it just seemed to trickle right under Bo's glove. I mean, it's a tough pitch to keep in front. It really is. It's one that needs to stay in front. It happens. It's just a tough time for it to happen. I mean, our catchers are so good. A spiked fastball is the hardest pitch in the world to block. So, just unfortunate the timing.
What do you think of the at-bats after Angel double to lead off the ninth?
That's where we've struggled. Situational hitting. We have to get that job done there. We have to get them over. It's where we're in the order with a bunch of lefties versus sidearm righty. It was the right time to swing away, and we just didn't get it done. And that's something that we need to get better at. We haven't been great at situational hitting. We have to continue to work on that. It's frustrating. This game felt like a kick in the pants. It really did. Gut-wrenching, heart-wrenching. Like I said last night, the last few days we've played unbelievable baseball. We played an unbelievable baseball game today, and it just sucks when it's 3 miscues lead to a loss, and we have to be better. We have to be better. We got to take care of the little things. That's what makes this team so great, is we take care of the little things, and we haven't been.
All right, 2 quick questions on Kwani, and then we'll let him go. Go ahead, Jeff.
Sorry about that. So we got news earlier today that Steven Kwan is an all-star. So do you react to that?
Yeah, he earned it, more than earned it. Kwani's been great. By far one of the best outfielders in the league, one of the best hitters. Steven Kwan is an all-star, and we couldn't be more excited for him, his family, and he earned every bit of it.
He comes up there in the end, is that the guy you want there?
Yeah, I mean, anytime we're in a big spot, Kwani and Hosey, I mean, those are our guys. There's no secret there. It's a lot of pressure on them a lot of times, but they step up and they rise to the occasion, and they pick the boys up, and Kwani did that today.
Go ahead.
Gavin, how'd you feel Big Ten?
Felt good. Felt like I had everything going. Defense made some good plays for me, which is big time.
Schools on the other side, does that play into your mindset at all? Do you know that you have to be as good as you were?
No, not really. I mean, he's just another guy. It's another team. I don't control anything that he does, only what I can control.
How's your confidence growing this season, Gavin?
I mean, just taking it one game at a time. Trying to get better every outing. I feel like there's still things I can do from start to start, so we'll figure it out.
Last question. I got Kwani here. Unfortunately, we got to get him going. He's got to go pack.
When they load the bases in the fifth there, and with Keith up, just take us through that battle and striking him out. What was your mindset there?
Yeah. Hedgie and then Carl came out, I think their approach was to just spin. I know if I get it down in the zone, he's going to be swinging. So I feel like that's what a lot of those guys do is just swing when there's runners on. So definitely helped out big time.
Well, congratulations. What's your reaction to being named to the All-Star team?
Yeah, it's a huge accomplishment, especially getting voted in by the peers. Probably one of the greater accomplishments of my career, so really honored. Yeah, cool feeling.
What does that mean, knowing who voted you in, that it's your peers?
Yeah, it's big. You play this game every day against the guys who are doing the same thing. I think you form a level of respect with those guys, and to get their respect and their vote, that means everything to me. Just emboldens me to continue playing the game the way I do, and hopefully keep the consistency going.
Does it mean a little more than when the fans vote you in, like last year?
Hard to say. I mean, it feels good both ways. Haven't really had time to measure out the good feeling of it.
You knew going into the game, right? Like it seemed like did you have an extra pep in your step? The hustle down the line and leaping, catching to the wall.
Yeah, I don't know if that affected the play, but definitely a little affirming going into the game. Definitely been a little nervous over the last week. Just curious if that was going to come through. So finally getting that word out was really relieving.
What do you think is going on with this scoring slump you guys are having? How frustrating is that for you?
Got good pitching. I feel like we're getting our runners on. We're just waiting for that one big hit. The pitchers are doing what they have to do, and I mean, it's Guards baseball. We had some good defense last couple days. That's just baseball.
You look forward to most about going to Atlanta.
Yeah, just being with those guys again. A lot of those guys that are there, I've watched from afar and had a ton of respect with. I mean, any of those moments in the locker room, on the field, I know I'll cherish those forever. So I know it's gonna be a hot one. So hopefully I don't sweat too much through all my stuff, but it's gonna be an exciting time.
What do you bring with you from friends and family perspective?
I don't know yet. I haven't even talked to them. I know my wife will be there, and we'll start forming the list after that. But I got my wife locked down on that one.
Stephen, where do you think this ball club is right now? With the 10-game losing streak and the way, especially in a game like today when you had the game in the bag.
Hard one to answer. I don't know about game in the bag. That's a really good team over there. Scooble's a really great pitcher. I think we had some really good ABs off him. Like I said before, I think it's baseball. We're getting the runners on. The attitude in the dugout feels really good. And then we're just waiting for the one big hit.
You mentioned the heat. What is it like playing in this kind of heat out there? Is it hard to keep your concentration, or how do you deal with that?
Just sweaty. Stay hydrated. Get cooled off in the dugout. Fans are very important to cool down, but yeah, I'm sure you guys feel the same way. It's not very fun to stand out there, so it's just part of the game. We all signed up for it.